my friends and family. I'm back working on my cardigan sweater. The purple and yellow and the Louisiana colors for Louisiana, LSU. That's not what it represents to me, but yeah, that's their colors. I just happen to love these colors. So, it's not a statement about football or a university. It's just me working on my sweater. And right now I'm putting fill-in rows here on the back. Let's see, I've started working on this one. This is one side. And I'm probably going to put one more fill-in row here, and I will have to measure it and make sure that I've got it measured correctly for the size that I'm making, okay? This pattern, and I've linked it in a lot of videos in the past. This pattern is specific to size. It doesn't matter what hook you use, what yarn you use, the weight of the yarn, the thickness, the big hook, the small hook, the in-between hook. As long as it fits those measurements, you're good, okay? You can make it with whatever you want. Just keep your measurements within the range listed, because she lists them all for kids through adults, okay? And yeah, I'm just doing the fill-in rows here on the back, and then I will be putting the back together on the hexagons. Yeah. I'll be seaming them up, putting them together. Seaming them up, okay? It is Tuesday, November the 11th, 2025. It's already in the afternoon. We have been busy this morning. My husband had his carotid ultrasound this morning. He had his echocardiogram, and he had his chemical stress test with his cardiologist here in this little town. And we go back tomorrow afternoon and get all the results and the recommendations and learn more about it. Although the cardiologist did talk to my husband, and he told him everything looked good. I wasn't in there, so I'm waiting to hear if there's anything to worry about or if everything's good and there's nothing to worry about. We don't know. So, anyway, he came through it fine with no problems. Thank God for that. I've been praying for that. And I appreciate y'all's concerns, prayers, and well wishes for my husband and myself. I really do. Thank you so much for being there, sticking with me, staying with me on this little channel. I'm just an old lady here living on the high plains of West Texas, enjoying my retirement with my crochet and my knitting, and doing a few videos for you guys, showing you some of the things I do. Today I'm using my beloved Dots crochet hook. This is a size 5 because I thought doing this with a 5 would make it a little bit tighter in between the stitches, so it would be warmer up here when the wind blows. Well, friends, I made another one just like this, and I finished it a week or two ago. I got all the ends woven in, and made the pocket on the inside, put the buttons on, put the buttonholes, just put a hood on it, just finished the entire thing. I put it on this morning. It was 42 degrees outside, and the wind was blowing a little. And when I went out to start the vehicle, that wind just cut right through the sweater, made just like this. I could feel the wind coming through those little bitty holes, okay? It's not, it's not, and I had a double shirt layer on under it. So it wasn't that I wasn't dressed warm underneath it. But I don't think these sweaters are made for real cold. You need a coat, friends. This is more like in the house type sweaters. It didn't go over well for me outside this morning with that wind, the chill. No, I did get the car started and I came right back in and put on it's not a coat, but I have a solid jacket that I wear when it's not real cold, and then I have a heavier coat that I wear when it's really cold out there. So sweaters, I guess, will be in the house because it's definitely not going to keep the wind off of you. No, it won't. Let's see, is that what I want to stop with? Or did I want to put another one? Yeah, I think I'll stop with that one. And then I'm going to go back down this row. So I'll have 2 of these purples on here. And then I'm going to put a darker purple, that eggplant purple right there. And then I'm going to see if it's, let me measure it right now. She measures in centimeters. So right now I have approximately 3, and I need 4.5. So maybe another row will do it. Probably another row will do it for me, and then I'll stitch it up in the bright yellow. And these are just double crochets I'm doing here. I'll link the pattern. Hopefully I won't forget it this time. I'm known to do that and have to go back and put it in later. But yeah, it's going to be warming up to the 70s today. So yeah, I don't have, we had to be there this morning. I don't have a lot planned for today. We had to be there this morning at 7:30. Well, we had to be there before 7:30 so we could register and be back in radiology by 7:30. But the register's desk out front doesn't open till 7:30. So they shouldn't have told us that. We were there early for no reason. Because they don't even open till 7:30. So it's useless to be there early. But she called me yesterday and told me, be there before 7:30 so you can get registered and back in radiology by 7:30. Well, that is not how that hospital is set up. So that don't work. Could have slept a little longer or something. Yeah. My finger is doing okay. I can't say it's doing great because I guess taking the stitches out of that thing yesterday morning was traumatic to my finger. It did hurt a little bit. I mean, it wasn't painless, of course. And it looked wonderful when I left the office. But by late afternoon, it had started swelling up again. And it looked like it was coming apart at the seam. And it looked like somebody who got fillers in their lips. They just went, just like it just opened up. And I was real upset over that, of course. Excuse me, my nose is running. So last night, I put a Band-Aid on it, and then I put a piece of tape around it to make sure in the middle of the night I didn't accidentally catch that top of the finger on the bedding and pull it loose from the bottom. And this morning when I took the old bandage off and put this new one on, it looked a lot better. The swelling had gone again. But that swelling, well, it was a very bad cut. It wasn't minor. So I'm just having to baby it and do the best I can with the way it is. I waited 10 days to get the stitches out. And the doctor said, oh yeah, that's long enough. So he took them out, and it looked fine up at the doctor's office, but by late afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock, it wasn't looking so great. And it was throbbing some last night too, when I first went to bed, and that's a sign that it has swollen up. So I didn't know what to expect this morning, but I believe it's better now. At least I hope when I look at it again, we're in good shape. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys are staying warm. I know the people up north, oh, y'all are getting snow and wind and blizzard-like conditions. I'm sorry for y'all. I hope you don't have to get out in that. I hope you can just stay home and stoke your fire, sip some tea or coffee, and get out your crochet. Okay, now let's see. That has got, well, I've got both rows on each back to match, so I am going to tie this off. Like so, and I will be adding another color, the darker purple. And hopefully that's all I will need to do. Oh, I got it. This is the eggplant purple. Yeah. Yeah, I like these colors in this. This is going to be pretty, even if it's not real warm. I'm sure it'll be fine. It will be fine for around the house. I guess I was expecting too much out of a sweater, really. Well, it looked like it was going to be a warm one to me, and when I put it on this morning, I was surprised. Gets pretty cold up here in the winter. Some people think in Texas it doesn't get cold, but up in this panhandle, it does get cold. Yeah. Up here, and then you add the wind onto it. Yeah, it gets cold. We don't get a lot of snow. I'm sorry, excuse me. I've been awake since early this morning, even before the alarm went off. But anyway, we don't get a lot of snow up here. We do get some at times. I mean, they have got a lot of snow up here before, but normally we don't get a lot in the winter. But it sure can get cold with that wind blowing. So, well, friends, this is what this is. It's just an update on my husband's test this morning on what I'm working on. My sock is coming along well. There's nothing wrong with it. I just wanted to switch out and do something different, like crochet. And I do have this on the hook, trying to get it finished. So I thought I would do a little crochet today instead of knit. You know, I go back and forth on that. But I love you. Please give me a like if you like the video, and do all the things if you want. And I'm sending my love out to you, and I'll catch you next time. Blessings to you. Bye, friends.